Okay, we are here at Rocketful with David Goosen, General Manager of Global Platform Solutions at Rocketful. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
First days in Madrid, or some days you will be here in Madrid. Tomorrow we will see you speaking in our big event in FOA. Thank you for being here. David, Rocketful has announced it is reorganizing its operations around two core offerings, no? Predictive marketing, platform solutions, and media services. How do you explain these changes?
So what's important is that Rocket Fuel has been a pioneer of artificial intelligence. 8 years ago, we started developing machine learning around artificial intelligence. And what's been very important is a lot of our clients have been showing us and working with us and enjoying the success of campaigns driven by artificial intelligence. And what is important is that we continue to delight and deliver the services that our clients need. And what we have done is we have created real focus in the business, our media services business, where we manage campaigns on behalf of our clients. But increasingly, a number of our clients and our agency partners were saying they want to run a platform themselves. They want to have more control. So what we did was we enabled the media services part of the business for people who want us to manage their campaigns. And we have a platform solutions business, which is on a SaaS model, where clients can operate the platform themselves and take more control. But what underpins both businesses is the AI platform. That is the critical piece, and that platform is our predictive marketing platform.
Okay. Which will be the key elements and advantages of this new predictive marketing platform?
So when we think about the market today, and the market is changing, it is more complex if you are in advertising or if you are in media. There is real fragmentation of media and consumers. There is consumption of advertising and content on multiple screens, TV, laptops, iPads, mobile phones. And there is more data than is humanly possible for anyone to process or use.
Too much, a lot.
There is too much. Now, a lot of people talk about big data, yeah, but big data is irrelevant. You need smart data. And what AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning enables you to do is to turn that data into insights. And our predictive marketing platform will enable our clients to use that data, to cut, dice and slice it, to see the insights, and use it to anticipate consumer needs or their consumer needs. Because today it's about anticipation. So again, there's huge amounts of data, too much that is humanly possible to use. The machine learning enables you to do that, but it allows you to anticipate your customer needs and therefore deliver smarter marketing outcomes for your budget.
We are living in a big data ocean, and you have to help us to find a way, no, about this, no? I think.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Your aim is now positioning Rocketful as a predictive marketing platform provider, which means moving away from being an ad network toward becoming a leading SaaS, no, software as a service based platform solutions company, no? Which are the implications of the shift on your business model? No?
So we haven't been an ad network for a very long time. What we do is we help our clients achieve smarter marketing outcomes, better marketing outcomes, enable them to deliver the best ROI they can, because we have the capability to process the data. Let me give you an example. Every day we have 250 billion bid requests. Okay, so that's when our systems are handling bids for advertising in the programmatic landscape. 250 billion. What that allows us to do is to create very specific moments and understand the behavior of consumers across all of those bid requests. And therefore, we turn that into the capability through our predictive platform to help agencies and partners and our clients anticipate the needs of their consumers and target the right advertising to the right consumer on the right device at the right time, because every moment through the day is different. And the core premise that underlines what we're doing is that we think about people, not devices. So it doesn't matter what device you're on, think about the person. Think about the moment that you're targeting that person, not a segment, because a segment is backwards looking and a moment can be forward looking. And then think about how you take that data on a customer journey and turn it into real actionable insight to enable better and smarter marketing outcomes and a better improved return on investment.
Sounds good. Why upholding a moment scoring rather than marketing to segments? That's what you are
so that's
explaining.
you know, marketing, when you think about the traditional way of doing marketing, and I used to be a marketing director, okay, and I used to get very, very focused on segments. And segments do have a place to play, there is no question, but they are static. They're a moment in time. They're backwards looking, okay? Moment scoring, or understanding the moments that your consumer is most likely to respond to an advert using a predictive marketing platform, is forward looking. So segments is looking in the rear view mirror in your car. Moment scoring is looking through the windscreen going forward. That's why it's so important that you understand each of the individual ways that a moment interact or a consumer interacts online, and you can then target the right sort of advertising to that consumer at the right time, right place, right device.
So that means that too much people, too much marketing directors at this moment are looking also in the back mirror, because we learned as a marketing director, you learned about segments. No, you have to change your mind in this. So it will not be easy. No,
you're absolutely right. It's a re-education and it's a change. It's a change in mindset. Let me give you an example. If you have let's say you are a soft drinks manufacturer, and you say my segment is women 18 to 34 years old, okay? Are you going to stand outside a supermarket and say to men who want to come in and buy that drink, no, you can't come in? So a segment constrains your market opportunity. What you need to do is have unconstrained thinking to maximize the opportunity.
So we have to change
some
things, change minds. That's the right thing. Ad fraud is costing advertisers millions of dollars a day. How has this affected your company, and how do you deal with this?
So one thing that's really important for anyone in this value chain of online and digital advertising is transparency. And transparency and trust are critical. And what we have is we have partnerships with third-party independent providers like AIS, like Nielsen, who can verify and ensure that what we are reporting is true and accurate. We have blacklists, and we make sure that our focus on fraud and bots is at the highest level. And as I say, we use independent third parties to verify, check, and report that we are delivering what we say we're delivering.
Okay. Where is programmatic heading?
So programmatic media is a way of buying media. And that's why we see predictive as the next step. Okay. Programmatic is another way of saying real-time buying. But what you have to do is take that tool and turn it into something that is action-oriented, something that enables you to improve your performance, something that allows you to anticipate the needs of consumers. So what you do is you take the capabilities that programmatic provides, but you need the AI platform and machine learning, real machine learning, to turn it into the capability that enables you to make the right decisions based on the ocean of data that exists today. So programmatic as a way of buying media will continue, and more media will go programmatic. TV will go programmatic, radio will go programmatic. But that's only part of the conversation. What you need to understand is how you change or impact the customer journey. And to do that, you need predictive marketing platforms.
All right. Which will be your strategy, David, to drive growth in 2017?
To
drive growth, no?
Growth,
To
okay.
growth your company in this year, in this new year, with just 3 months before begun, no?
So what we see in the digital media marketplace is that display is a critical part of the business. Video is even more important. And what we're finding is a lot of our clients, whether they're agencies or whether they are advertisers, are coming to us and saying, you're working with us on direct response, on performance, and we're seeing good return on investment, good return on advertising spend. What we now want to do is look at brand. Can you help us with our brand advertising? So what we're seeing is a big growth in our brand advertising support to clients, much more video solutions being put into the market. But again, this is all about being able to take that critical amount of data and turn it into insight, and then use our predictive platform, whether it's brand or direct response, to ensure that the return on investment is better for the end client.
And my last question to you, David, which are Rocketful biggest challenges this year?
So every growth market has challenge, and some of the challenges are quite interesting. As a growing business, we need to retain and recruit good talent. Okay, and one of the things that is interesting is I believe that today's marketeers and today's account managers and people at Rocket Fuel need to be consumer scientists. In the old days, if you were buying media, you needed to be very good at just buying media, maybe negotiating. If you're a marketeer, then you need to be good at communications. Today, you have to be a consumer scientist. You have to understand the consumer, and you have to be very comfortable with science, analytics, and data. And you need to bring those two together. So what we need to make sure is that we are training people, students as they come out of university. We're training our executives and our management to be strong consumer scientists. That's a really important challenge. The second big challenge I would highlight is re-educating and changing people's mindsets, that actually, today we need to think differently about media. It's much more complex, and you need to use technology and platforms to help you achieve your goals. So both of those together, education and the development of consumer scientists, is absolutely critical.
How do you see the development? We are speaking here in Madrid, in Spain. How do you see the development of our market here in Spain in comparison to other markets you know better? I think the English market, the United States market, and possibly the German market. Is there a big difference? Are we near to them, or do we have to do a big push to be near of them, these markets? How do you see the moment?
I actually see the difference between the markets as being not very different.
Not very different.
Because it all depends on your clients. And I have to say, some of our clients in Spain are some of the most advanced in their thinking and the way that they are embracing programmatic and predictive. So if I think about the verticals, the industry verticals, where we're seeing a lot of interest, and we're working with a lot of clients in those verticals, we are seeing it in leisure and hotels. We're seeing it in banking and finance. We're seeing it in automotive and car manufacturers. And therefore, if you think about some of those verticals, those industry verticals, it's really important that they are driving brand awareness, brand growth, but real response in terms of their media. So I'm finding that, again, a lot of our clients in Spain are very, very switched on and understand what they need to do to improve their media effectiveness.
Okay. That means we're on a good way. Thank you very much, David, for this interview. One day before you will speak tomorrow in our big event. Thank you for coming also. And that's it.
That's it. Thank you
very much. Okay.